Hi, it's Lyza. If you don't know me, I'm the founder of MICA. It's May 1st, May Day. I hope you're out there protesting in whatever way you can. I'm coming on today with something really difficult to probably say out loud to you all. But I just felt it was really important because a year ago today we were launching the month-long MICAfest, and that was really incredible, and thank you to everyone that was part of that. So after the festival, I kind of went into this weird space, and my hands stopped working. I couldn't turn on my toothbrush. I couldn't put toothpaste on my toothbrush. I couldn't turn my key. It was strange. It was so all of a sudden. And so I'm, pretty determined. And so I contacted my doctor about it and said, there's something not right. So, he said, let's just do an EMG because it's probably like a pinched nerve or something. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So then in October, I went and had an EMG of my right arm, and the physiologist, I think, she was like, oh, you have really diffuse findings, whatever the fuck that means. And I was like, okay. And I guess she said she said that I needed to be referred to a neuromuscular specialist. And I guess she said that my findings were indicative of motor neuron disease. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good to say disease. Anyway, it turns out that I got diagnosed with ALS. And I spent a lot of months crying and screaming and well, not months, but days, screaming. I haven't screamed too much, but I've cried, I've thrown things, I've gotten, it's just devastating. Like anytime I think of my kids and losing their mom, when really I feel like there's nobody there for my kids like me. And just ALS is this really cruel disease where you just lose your dignity and your ability one by one, and sometimes it fluctuates. But there have been just really bad days for me. I got trapped in Waltham when I live in Western Mass. I couldn't turn on my car. And I just was sobbing. And luckily I reached out, and my good friend Vanessa and my mom drove to Waltham and picked me up and drove me in my car back. So grateful for my friends and family and community. It's all about community, right? So anyway, it mostly affects my hands at this point. I still have a lot of strength overall. And sorry, my music went to some weird meditation, and that was creepy. So I don't know what I was saying, but, you know, I have strength. I can do some things with my hands, but like I can't grasp things. Like I can't pick up a file. I can't open anything. My wrists are bad, and if I rotate my wrists, it like seizes up. Like I guess it's called a cramp. Anyway, I don't have to go into all the details if you don't want. I just wanted to say, like, you know, I started the dream of MICA in 2021, you know, one winter night during the pandemic. And I just really thought it was so important for us as mothers and artists to support each other, build a community, be put in the spotlight, because, you know, we have a lot of things that get in our way. Beautiful, wonderful things. I don't know if I'm talking about it in the wrong way. And I really wanted this to work. I really had big dreams, high ambitions. I was ready to go. I was ready for the next thing after MICAfest, the shoe MICAfests. You know, it was so wonderful getting all the artists together. You're just so, so wonderful, and I love you. And I just spent this past year just not knowing what to do, how to move forward, being so exhausted. I mean, I'm somebody that, you know, could go, like, you know, be up till 3 a.m. and then get up, you know, to get my kid ready for school. So to be exhausted and to need naps is really crazy. I really have to be careful not to overexert myself. If I do, I can cause permanent damage to my motor neurons. And I want to keep my functioning as long as possible. So I don't know what to do about MICA. I would love to think it could carry on. I just don't think that I can do it. I would be so thrilled to talk to some of you, any of you, to see if there is a way to move it forward, if I could be a, sorry, I lose words sometimes, you know, advisor or whatever. Not that I'm the most, not that I'm the best at that, but anyway, you know, it really helps you prioritize when you have a pathway to death. With ALS, it's very hard to know what your path will look like. It's very individualized. You know, Stephen Hawking had it for like 35 years. But some people I've met, like, have died within 8 months of getting a diagnosis. Luckily, they figured it out really quick for me, and that's probably because I just kept pushing. I have a lot of experience with doctors and all that stuff with my daughter. Well, anyway, you know, so I just thought I really just need to concentrate on taking care of myself, being with family and friends, my children, working on my writing and art. So I'm working on book, a novel, which was always something I wanted to do but never did. So there's nothing like the present. And so I have to make sacrifices. I don't, I just can't do it all anymore. I mean, who can do it all? And I hate to think that me doing it all the time for so long triggered this in me, but anyway, it would probably have been inevitable for me. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm saying here. I don't have words of wisdom. But there's so much for me to mourn. But that includes you guys and you, and I've met so many of you and made, beautiful friendships, even if we are too busy to see each other, but there's that connection. Anyway, reach out to me. I don't check the email too much, but you can always email the hello@experiencemica.org, or Lyza@experiencemica.org. And if you know if you have my phone number, you can definitely text me. I still have my voice, although it's a little strained, and I hear breathlessness when I talk. But I'm doing okay. You get over the initial shock, and you just take it day by day. And, I absolutely have my days where it's so hard I can't even lift my head. And then there are other days where I get a lot done, and then I'm exhausted the next day. But I'm okay. I don't know if I will be, but I am right now. I'm really just trying to make the best of every day and to be grateful for everything that I have, and to not be too upset about the things that I didn't get to or don't have. But anyway, I love you, and keep doing what you're doing, and please reach out. I'm kind of alone a lot of times because my kid is off to college, my other kid's at school, my husband's away all the time. So I would love visitors. I'm also still working part-time, so it's busy still, so busy. But okay, well, so I hope you're having a really beautiful spring. I know that there's so much uncertainty in the world. I invite you to read my writing on my website, lyzafennell.com, lyzafennell.com. So thank you, and don't be a stranger, and I really hope we can keep this momentum going. Thanks.